The illusion. It's ruined. Right. Squid Game spoiler, is it? Not professional. The music just cuts out there so we don't get into trouble on YouTube. Oh, right. Squid Game. So you want a Squid Game spoiler, do you? It says here, Orange Spark. Well, there's an interesting thing that happens right at the start of episode 1, which is before we see anything else. This is literally how season 2 starts. Frontman turning up. This is like before any of the players have arrived. Frontman is in like the dormitory area, and all of the guards, squares, triangles, circles. The new guard, which we've not got to yet, but there's a new guard shape coming up, which I'm not going to get into just yet. They're all lined up. How it goes is you've got circles, because they're the foot soldiers. The circles sort of lined up, and then at each row of circles there's a triangle, and then I think it's every 3 triangles further in on the inside. You see, is a square. That's how they organise themselves, and basically, Frontman he basically gets into this thing that they keep finding gum around the arena, chewing gum around the arena, and Frontman doesn't say this to them, but he's got a bit of a bit of a phobia about chewing gum. So basically, he makes this announcement that anyone caught chewing gum, anyone caught chewing gum. I got confused there because chewing gum's anyway, anyone who's caught chewing gum, anyone who's caught with chewing gum, is basically gonna lose half a day's pay. Making that very expensive gum indeed. You might think, well, that's a bit, this is Squid Game. If they want them to stop chewing gum, just shoot them. Just say, right, if you've got gum on you, we'll shoot you. He's what it is he's worried that that's gonna seem a bit like an overreaction really to the gum situation. Especially, if they're attaching this to people who aren't necessarily sticking chewing gum to the undersides of equipment, but are in fact just chewing it quite, responsibly. And so he kind of doesn't want to show that he's overreacting, but he does want to overreact because he just really can't. Just all the sticky, salivary. It's been in someone's mouth. So so there's that, and there's a bit of a rumble. When he announces it, and some of the squares have to call order for their rows, But that's basically, and it, I can't really say more about it at this stage. But that's basically how it starts. The whole series, the whole season 2 starts with this announcement about the banning of chewing gum in the Squid Game facility. So yes, watch out for that, and this would be great as well for because when season 2 finally starts and that first scene starts, and you get the announcement about the chewing gum, you'll know then everything you've heard here on Squid Game spoilers, absolutely true and verifiable. So do look forward to that. You're doing a remarkable job despite the NDA. Thank you. Well, no one can find us down here in the basement. So that's fine. I've never seen this Squid Game, but it becomes more and more solid in my imagination. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's get back to the game.